Hi, today I'm doing a video with a little bit of a difference. Most of us carry these things around. What I didn't realise until recently is you can use the iPhone, Samsung, whatever you want to actually edit your videos. These videos needn't be necessarily captured on the phone. You can capture them on the GoPro, you can use the drones, you can use your SLR. As long as it's a JPEG file format, you can import to the phone. You can do the editing, you can add music, you can add special effects, you name it, you can do it. And then through the phone, as long as you've got as long as you've got cell reception, you can then export to YouTube or wherever. This information came to me from watching a video on YouTube called Rosie's Moto Adventure Ride Australia. She'd used this very successfully. She's done a good series on there. I think she's up to part 118 at the moment, and all look pretty good. There is a little bit of equipment that you need to buy, but that's around about 20 bucks. After that, it's just your own imagination. So stay with me and I'll talk you through the process. So equipment wise, it's quite straightforward. I have a battery backup, a standard 2.5 inch hard drive. This is not an SSD hard drive. Obviously you need your phone, and then I've got a Nokia. Here we go. That's a 5-in-1 card reader for the iPhone, and it runs from iPhone 7 to 12. I've also got a piece of equipment here which is just a simple Y cable. It's again an Accord USB 3 male to type B micro USB Y cable, and the process is pretty straightforward. The card reader can be used either with micro SD or with standard SD. Again, if you're using an SLR, you need to be using JPEG files, not RAW files. So this one's got micro SD plug-in, it's got a standard SD plug-in, it's got a USB port, it's got a headphone jack, and you can also charge this, use it to charge the iPhone on the go. So a pretty useful piece of a kit. I think this was about £8. And then the Y cable here, I think this was as little as £4, so not a lot of expensive equipment. The problem is that the hard drive cannot be powered straight away from the iPhone, so you need a battery backup. This is where the Y cable comes in. So the process of hooking up couldn't be simpler. First of all, you plug the white cable straight into the iPhone. This part here, the blue part, that plugs directly into the box. The other USB cable plugs into your battery backup, and then I've got this here which then plugs into the hard drive. And there we have everything working. If you want to show that everything is working properly, if I just go to Files, I don't know whether you'll be able to see this. I'll bring this in. No, maybe not. There you go. This is the Macintosh hard drive, so I can just go on there, and that's showing the files that are loaded. The problem is that if you're importing a lot of videos etc. onto the phone, this can soon become pretty cluttered. Your hard drive on your phone can become full, and therefore you need a way of exporting your files back to an external hard drive for storage. That is the only downside that I can see. But there again, with modern laptops with SSD drives in them, there's not a lot of storage on them either, so pros and cons with each. Now with an SD or a micro SD, the process of importing your pictures is pretty simple. I've got a micro SD card here. If I can manage to put it in the right way, it just clicks in. I've no power adapter connected this time. Simply open the phone, go to your picture folder, and I'll do this again later. And down the bottom now you'll see that there's an import button. If I take the card out, the import button will disappear. There it goes. Bring it a bit closer, maybe see that a bit better. And there's the import. So now it's just a process of import. This is the only picture I've got on this card, and you can import it back to the phone. Once you've completed your video, you're then going to be exporting, and you'll be exporting that in the same way as you do with other things. If I go to the library and put in a picture, press the export button, and you can go down to save to files, look for your whichever drive you're using, click on that and it'll save it to the drive. Straightforward, no problems. So I'm just going to show how to use CapCut. So go to your apps, open CapCut, click on the plus, new project, select a couple of videos that you want to use. I'm going to use a drone shot here, and I think I'll use sausages. You'll see them at the bottom there. Click the add, and there's your two videos put in the timeline. The top is the screen for viewing, and then your timeline's down below it. So now if I just go to where the two videos meet up, there we go. I'm going to add a subscribe button. So now I want to go to stickers. I go to the on off button. Yep, there's absolutely loads and loads of different effects you can use. But at the moment I'm just going to keep it simple. There's the subscribe, click on it. You can resize it. Obviously it's too big for that screen at the moment. Yep. And then I'm going to go back and add a sound effect at the same time. Here we go. I think I'll add some fried sausages here, just for a change. Oh no, chopping, that'll do. So you can add music as well. You can actually change the volume on each track so that your chopping's louder when it needs to be, and then your music comes back up again. So this is your creativity. It's all up to you at this stage. But once it's finished, you go to that top arrow on the right hand side there, and that'll export it into your pictures. Here you can see it being exported. Also next to that arrow there's a 1080, it was highlighted. You can change that up to as far as 4K, and you can change your frame rates there as well. So now your video has been put into I think it's my pictures folder. I'm just going to close down CapCut. There you go, there's your video. So you can now view it. Simple process to upload to YouTube. Open the YouTube app. You have to be logged into your YouTube account here. Down the bottom the plus arrow, or the plus key, click on that, and then upload a video. Select the video that you've just edited, and there you go. All your editing's done. As I said before, you can bring in drone pictures, you can bring in anything that's JPEG. So enjoy. Hope this video helps. Thank you, and please subscribe.